Well, hello ladies and gentlemen. We are often running to a point in this weekend's event, but to say my desk is a bit of a mess is something of an understatement. A great match to be had in the first one. Young Daniel Walker against B Davies from Wales. I think I'm right in saying that Dan got to the semi-finals of the amateur event in Glasgow, which was a great performance. Doesn't waste any time. Pop, 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 pop. Sure enough, Ben misses a ball and doesn't get a shot back to the table. 1-0 to Dan. Fair old smash from Dan there, but nothing went down. Ben has got choice of red or yellow. Yellow to the left centre, red to the right centre. I think he's probably going to elect to go for reds. Just this one though, it's a bit awkward. Not so much the pot's not easy, but it's getting in position on his next ball. I think he'd be mowing the roll of the table there, but it didn't look. It did look like it started a bit wide of the pocket. A decent plant to get down underway in this second frame, and straight away looking to put Ben under a bit. Just got to plan his way around these finish, because whilst they may look in the open, the red just below the black doesn't really go into any pockets other than the right centre and the top right. He's got a manoeuvre position on that. Tried to do that now. He's nudged it, but it's not changed its fortune. So this looking a bit more awkward every time, yeah. Dan just needs to roll this red in, leave himself a decent angle to get the white somewhere below the red. That looks good now, and if you can get that white in the triangle, oh, he's inundated. Wanted not to do that really. Played it a bit quickly, for me anyway. One of these he doesn't waste time. This could be over in a blink of an eye, this match. Thin slice. Gone for the double. Just ambitious. Now you might well see a pot and a snooker from Ben. Having said that, he isn't one for snookering. He can just leave himself low on this yellow here and just cannon into the two yellows on the right of the table. Jacking up, doesn't need to. That's it, straight through. Now he's taking these off with ease. The way that Ben just manoeuvres the white ball. There's such a long cue action. Seems to leave quite a lot of room between himself and his hands, or his bridge hand and the white, and yet still manages to cue right through the middle of the white every time. Big old break from Ben. He's going red, thin slice here, he's hoping that it'll develop the other red. In fact, looks to have tied it up. So a bit more work to do now. If I had somebody who could come and commentate, I'd be able to get the camera right behind that so we could see its true fortune. However, might be. He's coming back straight into this, he is. Oof, unlucky. Fantastic cue power. I don't think he's been left anything here. Must be able to get through the gap. He can. We're going to see some fireworks here from Ben. Kisses into the red beautifully. And it has developed it, but has it left him a shot? I think he's probably going to be left with a double to the top left pocket. It looks pretty straight. I think he's cutting it. He is cutting it. And he's got the bag, but he got the kiss on the yellow. It meant that Dan won't actually need that bag anyway. down with a decent chance now to take one frame lead that he had before. That could do to slow up. If he does fancy developing him, he can do, but I don't think he needs to. On and off the cushion. And he's got 4 relative roll-ins. I see a few times on these shots where people roll them in slowly and then are done by a roller table. Much better to get right through it. And he did. So if I went quiet for a minute there. Le Magicien, Christophe, on there just taking a picture of me with the mic in my hand. Just to clarify, that's the microphone, not some random bloke called Mike. That'd be really awkward. Definitely wouldn't be on camera either. Down with the break now, leading 2 frames to 1. Has come up dry and bent straight up, looking for his options. Yellows of the ball. Going to pull up. There's a worry that white definitely did seem to roll in towards that pocket. Assume that Ben can get to the potting angle of the yellow to take it into the right centre. That's probably what he's going to play now. And there it is. Now he'll be wary of this. He rolled one money last time. You might see Ben punch this in, and you did. Oh, it's turning straight off on him. And it might be an idea for us to just get an engineer on this table before long.
That's all right, I'm using these easy.
Table engineer rush to the rescue. Looks a bit better now. He says, you watch, it'll be miles out in a minute. Put me back out as well. And yeah. If Dan does take a 4-1 lead here, which he looks like he could do, although that's just come a bit out of position here. Gonna have to go up the table now, and he's landed it. Probably wanted another 4 inches on that, but he should be okay. Gonna drag this in a bit of left hand side. He's come up behind the red though. He's got away with that. Very lapsy-daisical demeanour around the table. There's Dan. You'd think he didn't care. Probably doesn't, in fairness. These young guns with the ability to play like there's nothing on it, and everything's on it. That's a shot from Ding there. Incredible cue power. He ended up putting the black pretty safe though. Oh god, he's going to blame me now if that black turns off down the cush. Does need to do a bit of something with that red though, on the left hand side. Might have the angle now. Even if he does that, he's going to have to put some power into this. He's going to end up going for the double. Wasn't happy. Didn't hit it really. Wanted to dink it back past the yellow, but it was he did have to open the angle on the double. Made holding the ball a lot more difficult. And now I'm going to switch to camera 2. You can see he's in a perfectly straight line behind that red, so it's not even likely that he's going to be able to do any swerve shots or one cushion escapes are useful, but gonna have to be a bit of magic here from Ding if he's to get that. What he's looking at here is 3 cushions. You see him go around the right hand side cushion, top top left cushion, and the cushion you just touched there, off the bottom cushion and into the back of the red. If he pulls this off and manages to get the snooker, then I give up. I'm not bothering anymore. And red. Oof, and he didn't flick the red. So, bottle in hand. And a free first visit. No settle for that. So Dan Walker now does look like he will take a 4-1 lead. Oh, is it that badly? Is it that very badly? You will have to, and this has now become a very difficult pot. He's got to avoid the in half and get position on the black. He's coming bottom right to help that. He's using knuckle. He's put his hand up and Ben lifts his eyes to the sky. So 4-1. And done to break. Please do log into the chat. You are always very welcome to join us. I am afraid I do not have access to it as such. I don't think. They have set it up for me, I just haven't been able to log in yet. And whilst I'm messing around with the graphics on screen, I look up to find Dan looking like he's going to go 5-1 up, and he's flying. Just needs to get through this now. He's going to come back easy with a bit of right hand side. Yeah. That's fine, that is. Slow roll that black. Yeah. Ben's probably thinking, yeah, it's alright you knocking him in that middle bag after old Oatcake's levelled the table. As I say, do log into the chat. I'll try and get it so that I can see what's going on with it before long, but try and answer some of your questions. For the meantime though, I think it's just a bit of conversation between yourselves. I always find that you're more interesting to talk to than I am anyway. Talking to myself never gets me anywhere. Red balls in play with Ding. Probably going to play the plant now. And get rid of these two reds at the bottom right next. You know, it doesn't seem to have fallen easy for him on any finish, and I think just struggling now to get through to the potting angle on this red. He needed to be straight on. He needed to be able to not play this with check side because of spin, because he's going to hold the white when it comes off the cush. And because he had to hit it so hard, he missed the pot. Just one ball really for Dan to be aware of, the one near the black. Wants to give himself an angle as early as possible in the finish. I don't think it's an easy bottom position onto anything really. Probably find he might roll through now with this. Oh no, he's elected to come in for it. He's looked. If he can get straight on this yellow to the bottom left, then he can roll the other yellow into the left centre. God, I hope he punches it in. And that has landed awkward now. He's only going to be left with the black to the bottom right, and he's covered it by cannon in the red. Ben now really needs this frame. Well, obviously, otherwise he's lost the match. Got it. Well, we have seen comebacks like this before. One I've been working on, which will be on the IPA site before long, was Jordan Shepherd against Jimmy Carney, where Jordan managed to come back. I think it was from 6-1 down to win 7-7, I think it was, or 7-1 to win 8-7, I can't remember. Ready for some scram I am, I've had no breakfast yet. For those of you watching the replay back, it's now 1:21, Saturday 14th of September. And that little flick has just done enough to get that yellow to go past the red. I think he wanted a good bit more on that, or is he? Oh, yeah, he's alright, he's going to top this through. Come off the bottom cushion, back up the table. And he's in awkward position now. He's going towards the middle bag in natural angle. He'll flick the black, and where it'll end up, nobody knows pretty much.
Next match on table 7, Paul Gillespie, Ben Rogers. Table 7, Paul Gillespie, Ben
And that was always the situation. When you watch back, Dan, commentator's iPal, you could buy one of them BBC earpieces and let me tell you how to do it. I have put myself into a qualifier later on, ladies and gentlemen. My first competitive pool match for I don't know how long. Just a simple one cushion escape with a bit of swerve there. Ben just looking to munch the red out and leave him snookered again. He hasn't done it, and he's actually left him a go at a cross double here. Oh, Ben will be furious if he gets this. And he has. And I'll tell you what, when Dan saw his draw, I don't believe he thought he was going to get through this one quite like that. 6-2 to Dan Walker, and a great performance. Well done, Dan.